Screams echo through the halls of the asylum. The smell of blood and rotting corpses stain the walls with a pungent smell. A name haunts the minds of not just the inmates, but also the soldiers and staff that's guarding them. One man, one monster. They call him the Butcher. The sadistic Dr. Edward Richtofen was known throughout the Reich as a pioneer in human experimentation. Men, women, and children would go under his knife, and the mad doctor wouldn't bat an eye. It didn't matter what was on the outside, only the inside mattered to him. Richtofen's experiments would only become crazier after joining a global collective of scientists called Group 935. During his time with the group, Richtofen would work on more weapons and machines using element 115 or 115. This element proved to have great power. It could be used as an energy source or even used to raise the dead. The group would go on to discover ancient monuments across the globe, and even some on the moon. These monuments held godlike power inside, and Richtofen wanted it. Richtofen was living his best life, raising the dead, weapons that defied the laws of physics, even teleportation. But what do you do when your very concept of reality is taken and turned on its head, and you find out that godlike beings exist? According to Richtofen, you butcher your way to the top and take their power for yourself. Griffin's station was built around the moon monument as a scientific lab. They studied the monument for years and found that it had the power to absorb human souls. Finally, Richtofen had a piece to the puzzle, but there was one problem. The ancient monument had something missing at its base, no doubt a key to open it, and Richtofen had to find it. The voices were telling him to. Richtofen's climb to power would hurt countless lives, including his own. He traveled the world looking for ancient artifacts that he would need to open the pyramid back on the moon. As his grand scheme drew close to completion, the voices in his head intensified tenfold. Eventually, Richtofen returned to Griffin's station with the artifacts he needed to open the pyramid. He inserted the key and the pyramid began to open. Finally, his grand scheme could be realized. He would finally be a god.
Security override active.
It's mine! Finally, it's mine!
After entering the pyramid, Richtofen would put his newfound powers to the test. He could manifest his voice anywhere in the world, teleport people or objects to wherever he pleased, destroy or create anything he wanted. The world was clay to him, and he could mold it however he liked. First he was the Butcher, and then the Doctor, and finally, the man who became a god. But Richtofen would soon come to realize the cost that comes with it.